Whoa. Hello everybody and welcome to Planet Zoo. We are here for part 2 of our great Caldera Safari Park. So still the career mode, because I know that lots of you enjoy the career mode, so I decided to just keep doing career mode. It just made a whole lot more sense. But yeah, that's what we're going to be hitting right now. I'm just making sure everything's all running fine as usual, as it should do. But yeah, we're going to be hitting this so we can get 3-star it. We could go on to Myers Lake Zoo, but I'm going to hold off and we are going to hit that hopefully when we've got the great Caldera Safari Park. We have been struggling with this park. For those of you that didn't tune into our last episode, there were 100 of you that did already, which is fantastic viewing really for me. So 100 of you that did have seen it will know, my word, this park's a bitch. It really is. Or the zoo's a bitch. Either way, all the same, it is a bitchy zoo of zoo-ness. No one wants this zoo. Trust me. We have been struggling with... Oh, there you go. At least the volume works. I can keep an eye on the chat. If you do have any chats, please don't forget to put them in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy, hopefully, to interact with you. I'll keep glancing over to the phone and making sure everything's okay. I don't have a second screen, so that's just the reality of life. And yeah, that is what it is. But if you do want to make a chat, or if you're here live, just put a chat and we will talk. Don't forget, if you enjoy, to like, share and subscribe, and all the usual jazz. And oh my god, it really was that bad. I think we're close to silver though. Yeah, top 2 cheaters. Adopt 2 cheaters. We're here. The game is going nuts right now. I've entered into the game absolutely bugging out. And everyone running everywhere. And this person there. So, oh right, yeah, so here's the big problem. Welcome back, Jay. How are you doing? I'm great. How are you? I'm super. Thanks for asking. What's wrong with your park today? Well, habitat cleanliness is a big fucking problem for every fucking thing in the zoo, and on top of that, we have low welfare and diseased animals all over the bloody park. And why is that? That's because, or zoo, that's because of this pile of absolute garbage. So, I have a plan. Plans are good, okay? We don't have much money, which is a bit of a problem actually to my massively great plan. But my plan was to raise the terrain around here to stop these fuckers drinking the water. The water's the problem, because it's really affecting the cleanliness, and despite installing several pumps, the water's not clearing up. Even like it's just not doing anything. It's a big problem. It says the water's being treated. I've covered pretty much the whole entirety of the water, but it is not clearing. The rest of the water, oh yeah, no problem. Oh, this bit's a bit manky. But, like, no problem. Like, no, put a little pump there, because why not? But my word, is this bit of body of water being a massive dick. And you can't take the water out, because it won't let you. And I'm assuming you can't... I guess you can... Yeah, we can raise the terrain there. Actually, it really stops you going that close to the water. But this is all unterrainable. So you can't do anything. Right, we have got a big problem. We need to... Yeah, the African wild dogs will always fight, so I'm not too worried about that. And we do need to adopt some cheetahs. And we did adopt a couple of lions, and I think they're over here. Yeah, so in the last episode, I think we chucked down a couple of lions. I want to say we did. So badly want to say we did. Easiest way of figuring this out. There's nothing in there. I swear we did. This is something's gone wrong here. Maybe you can all tell me otherwise, but I'm pretty confident we splashed down some lions. Yeah, wow. Oh, they're in the trade centre. Okay. Maybe we were having so many issues I moved them. I don't know. Let's put them in here anyway, because this is where they're meant to be. I want to sell them. So what we need to ideally do... Okay, apparently you can I don't know what this means, but I think you could apparently get points for like saying hello to people. You get like conservation points, but I don't know how true that is. Anyway, so right, we are pretty close. We just need to adopt 2 cheetahs, and then we have the silver target accomplished. This is going to be tough. The gold rating, mainly because we're really struggling. We have got the gold in terms of the lions because we adopted 2, but to be fair, I have no idea why I put these lions down because they can't actually be accessed, can they? Yeah. Okay. Can we move? Maybe we can move this stuff here. That's the wheelbarrow. That's cool. Like that scenery. Do we'll pass. Get rid of that. Tends to start off. There we go. And then what we'll do is exhibit barriers. Oh, that it's funny when you haven't played this game for like a day. You forget where everything is. Can we just wall that for now? No. Not let me do it in one go. It's this wall. Oh, so because it's damaged? Just remove it. Test me. So that's damaged. This is obstructed. Well, that seemed to work. Lions can stay under here. This natural pavilion that I've just managed to find. They can literally stay under here. We've got a bit more money now. I think money will come in eventually. These animals are a real problem. We did hire, we did cut out this area with a few anemones here and to just try and speed up some of the problems that we're having. Because the animals in here are having a real big problem. And yeah, habitat count, I know it is. I know it's a huge, huge problem. So I just don't know what to do about this body of water. I know I've come up with this ingenious plan to stop them drinking it, but it's a lot of effort and money to do. I don't want to do it like because it will lose its niceness of the park. Where are my protesters? Are they protesting? Or just everyone? To be fair, they're protesting the wildebeest. What the fudge? Oh yeah, because they've all got disease. Which isn't ideal. So what we're going to have to do is take a few risks and see exactly what's going on, because we have got 10 keepers, and more importantly, we have 7 vets, which is a lot, and look at their workload. It's ridiculous because we're just sort of screwed. Now I've got a vet work zone, which is, I don't know where. I remember doing it in the last episode and I'm like forgetting where it is. So the vet work zone is that orange in this work zone. Oh, it's just the green one. Okay. in this work zone. Ah, there we go, and that one. So the vets work in there. So there's 2 vets associated with those 4 buildings. So we should be seeing this area cleared out, not quickly, relatively quickly. We do need, see, that's the veterinary surgery. I don't know whether we need quarantine, because that's the other side of the park, which may be why we're struggling and suffering from a couple of issues. Yeah, here's the other thing as well. So in this tutorial, I swear things only cost leaves, but apparently there's the money, guys. But we need a couple of cheetahs, so we can afford 2 cheetahs. 1, 2. Now, oh my god, the lions escaped. Oh my god, did he go through the door? Fuck me, he did. What a lethal dickhead. Is he waiting? That's so unnecessarily dangerous. So yeah, he has to come in here. That's insane on a whole new level of insaneness. What we're going to do though, and we'll build another fence, we'll make this cheetah exhibit. We got 2 cheetahs now, and that will get us silver, and we will be happy with that situation. For now, this guy. So you can cancel move. Can we? I don't think we can just chuck him in the trade centre. And he doesn't end up going there. Oh, he does. Brilliant. Okay, that's the cheap way of getting them moved quickly, and then you can go to animal trading. Go back to the storage. Game knows what I'm going to do. Chat knows what I'm going to do, don't they? Absolutely, you do. You know I'm going to pull this lion. You know I'm going to send the animal to storage. Now we all know what's coming. Cheetahs are going to come in this habitat. The game wants to react. So we have nailed it. Our cheetahs are coming here. That's down to 12 animals now, which is a little bit better. I know that there are issues with spotted hyenas fighting and stuff. It's probably because we haven't been keeping an eye on them. There are 5 animals in there. You're early born. Oh, that's a massive issue. It's down to 11. I can't complain now. It's an elephant. I'm gonna swim. So, yeah, as you can see, some of the guys are a little bit pissy. Their last drink cleanliness is not very good, and it's because they're drinking from here and they're not drinking from where they should be. Their enrichment, their food enrichment and their toy enrichment is really bad as well. So if we hit the habitat and go like this and go species and go Oliphant, we can put things like a hanging food barrel, which will up their enrichment. There's a large ball, just stick that there. I'll up their enrichment. And like sprinklers, apparently, we can put that there. We can stick another one over here. I love that. Stick another one over here. Why not? And there we go. Those cheetahs have just gone in.
Good to see the breeding and release programs are going from strength to strength. That's the ticket. And I also see you've adopted a number of cheetahs. You're you're gonna have your work cut out keeping them happy. Cheaters rarely prosper.
That's an awful joke.
Sorry, I've been sitting on that ever since you got them. Right. I should get back to packing. Now, where did I put those snow boots?
Is it me? Is the water looking a bit better? Maybe it's because of the light. Let's just believe it's getting better. We need it to, because this has been one of the hardest things. But the vets are doing pretty well now. They're combating disease, which is, I guess, something. But yeah, It's just been the almighty ball ache. Now, in terms of the zoo, they want my prices up, so we'll put the prices up somewhat. And see, these animals have all got diseases still. Two older ones out, maybe. Send the older male out. Loads of females in there as well. Means lots to look after. What we can do, I'm pretty sure you can't trade on this with your stored animals now. Can only release the wild, but that's okay. We've got some good points there, good conservation points for that. So that's good. And then release 11 of any habitat species to the wild, and we pretty much just did that in that one. So that's that gold covered, which is good news. Thumbs up. Next is have loads of guests in the zoo, which we're sort of there. Hello, everybody. This is water treatment. We need that, right? And we need to add more animals and do other things. So we've got cheetahs in here now. We do need to upgrade the whole wall in this one, I feel, because yeah, I think the cheetahs are injured. Not a good start for you, is it, Mr. Cheetah? So once a brick, that probably cost a bit of money. We are getting a lot of money though. So the cheetahs are in this section, and I think they like being in multiples. They like being more than one. And what we do need to do, is it that cheetah that's injured? No, where's the other one? There are meant to be two in here. It's Jonas that's injured. Oh, Jonas is under here. Oh my god, their cheetahs are boring. Yeah, wow. You can only upgrade one, that's fine. What we do need to do with them though, is we do need to edit their terrain, make sure it's, I think it'd be similar to, I don't think it'd be too dissimilar to lions. Oh, they don't care. And it's the general gist. They just don't care. Oh, we don't care because we haven't selected one of them. So we select Jonas, for instance. One of the Jonas brothers. So he's pretty happy. Enrichment's the only thing he's really not too happy about. They could probably do with more short grass as well. We're hitched, don't worry. We can accommodate. I should probably play the game that the vets deal with what they need to deal with. Okay. Enjoy. Right. What we do need to do, so I purposely built this building over here. I say I built it, I did not do that. But what we do need to do is make sure, I'm not 100% sure, we have a work zone for the cheetahs. Don't think we do. So I'll just go to work zone. That. And that. And... yeah, that keep up will do, I suppose. It's pretty close. And then we'll just enable it. Cheetah work zone. And that cheetah work zone. Bit of staff. We've got 10 keepers at the moment. A couple of them are dealing with entrance area, which is fine. So what we'll do actually, we'll hire a keeper specifically for this work zone. So he literally has one job, and that is the cheetahs. So there we go. Awesome. So that's cool. Keepers on route to that, and he'll just check it out. Serious injury discovered, and that'll be this guy. So we're gonna need to get a vet in to have a look at him. But we're down to 10 issues now. The elephant diseased animals are the only issues really. Fighting for alpha status we're not going to change overnight, so I'm not too worried about it. But it seems to be, I don't think this water's clearing up. It's fucking clean. It's fucking clean, everyone. We just cured everything. I'm so happy. I can't even tell you. Black wildebeest are fighting now. Oh, it's these two. Cheeky screenshot. Not that it worked. It didn't even work. The screenshot. It didn't even work. I hope they do today in general, because I do need to get a couple more screenshots. Yeah, it was the males fighting, which is fine, I suppose. They're going to fight. Cheetah's got low welfare. Why? Stress. They actually don't like stuff. They stress really easily. That's okay though. He's been in the box too. He's nowhere. I hate it when the game does this. It's like he's not in an exhibit. He will be. I'm going to put him in the exhibit next door, but yeah, not the point. So what we're going to do, we're going to be slightly clever here. I'm going to make the line exhibit a little bit smaller. So starting from here, we're going to add. We're going to just make it quite long, curve it, why not? I did save a screenshot at the end. Oh yeah, I've just remembered. To put one of these down, you have to destroy the track. But to do that, you have to stop the ride. So, and then edit track. When you haven't got the world's greatest computer, it can be quite slow. But it's no. Search. What's going on? Can't see what's going on. Man, that's weird. Just deleted the station. And then what you want to do, construction. Actually, keep all that again, edit track. Quick over here. do though is delete that, because we need to put in no. Just wasting money. A barrier, and then a track in. Do. Little track. Get rid of that. Just take it to that. Take that to that. Plug the wall. Down to 6 now, anyway. And presto, I just went myself. Nice. I love they've even got a little rock that they can go up if they really want to piss off the locals. Who do? So this is the lion enclosure. Scary times. Best thing about the lion enclosure, by the way. Yeah, I hear you say. Look how close it is to the actual staff paths. It's like a win-win situation right now. We hit habitat. No, we don't. We hit Beery's line. Good eye. Grab the metal habitat gate because I ain't stupid, y'all. And then staff path is bad one. And then what we do is we dump a couple of badass lions in here. And then that's part of the gold task done. So they're relocating. We do need a bit of storage for them. We do need a bit of undercover for them. So this big ass shelter will have to do. That is fucking unnecessary. What the hell? That is massive. That's ridiculous. What happened to this one? Where's this one going? Oh, is it because I've got an animal select? I've got African elephant selected. That is why they picked the fucking massive one. Yeah, this one there. Yeah, I'll check that out. Let's get some bedding in there, I suppose. And then let's go properties, species. West African lion. And we don't have much for them. They like a sprinkler though, so we'll dot them around their exhibit. Just anywhere I can find them really. We want them drinking relatively clean water, so stick the tap there, that's fine. Probably within the zone, I'm sure. And then we'll put down a large food tray, even though it costs $500. And we'll put that pretty close to the track. How close to the track can we go? We'll go on the track. Let's put it there. So when they eat, they have to eat next to you, and you hate it. So there's one of the lions. Right now. How happy is she with her environment? Yeah, she's pretty happy actually. A bit too much long grass though for her liking, so we'll change that up. A bit more rock, don't worry, we can sort that out. Put that in here. Put some over here. Springbok's about to die. We've only got 5 animals now. 7 sprinklers has definitely helped this line out somewhat. We do need some more things, so what we actually need to do... I don't want to get my vets doing any research, but they do... Because vet research, obviously... Hello. Yeah, good. It's about time you started studying an actual disease. Fudging morons. Yeah. So they're researching diseases which I don't think are necessarily an issue anymore. I don't know where this lion is though. He's in the trade centre. Ah, he's coming now. He's been in the box too long, so need to get him out of there. But we are going to have lions now, which is exciting. I'm happy that we've got lions back in. We've got cheetahs, so we are really exciting. And we've got to breed one more set that we haven't bred yet. So we've bred 7 of the 8 species in the zoo. We do need to breed 1 or 2 more. The downside of this lion exhibit is that you can't actually go... I'm going to pause it a second. I said I was going to pause it, it didn't work. You can't actually visit the lions from here. You might be able to see them here, but there's not a great view. So, I don't know whether we create something similar to this. This is quite nice. Can we grab this? Yeah, we can. That's cool. That's fun. Cool. So, what we can do for our guests is build a new path, clearly using the horizontal plank path there. Select the grid, because I'm assuming this went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 like that. Actually went a bit further out, didn't it? So obstructs it slightly. Maybe if we come back a little bit. Nice. We can replicate this. Oh, we can't duplicate that. Are you kidding me? I'm not trying to delete it. I want to copy the bastard. This would have been so much nicer if I could just... Okay. Why won't you let me copy you? Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, well now I'm not going to copy you and I'm going to do such a hash job of it. Damn it. Maybe we can try and do something, I suppose. Let's have a look and see. So I'm assuming it's this mod wall. Ah, it is. Okay. That's not as tragic as it looked. Can we just do that? Start with the base. So I'm going to assume this thing's fudging massive. Yeah, it's cool. I don't care. Let's just move it down. This is accidentally conning the system. So then it was a roof, wasn't it? It was like a thatch roof thing. One of these. I'm just gonna sit on there like that. I'm not even gonna decorate it. It's just there. I'm happy. I'm happy that I was successful. The game wasn't tricking me into doing stuff I didn't want to do. And wall decorations. Okay, it's definitely something. Be here. I don't want to do that at all. Tricked you, didn't I, game? Didn't see that coming, did you? And now, I don't even know what these are. Lights. Yeah, I think they're lights too. Let's. It doesn't matter too much because what we're going to do is we're going to be relatively clever. Go facilities. Go money. Where do you find guest facilities? Not really any real reason for it. I doubt people will actually come over here, which is the really frustrating thing. We're going to all this effort and they won't even bother. Plus the TV won't work over here. Anyway, so you never know. They might start going through there and be like, "Oh, I can see the lines from here now." I doubt it. It's not enough. We will try and get more lines in, I suppose. So fighting due to incorrect sex ratio. I mean, who isn't happy? Is it? I'm assuming that you'll be able to find this information out on the Zoopedia when it wants to load. There we go, Springbok. That's cool. Natural habitat's cool. So, up to 1 male and 34 females, that's your problem. So, we only want 1 male in here. I didn't know that, and now I do. Which is cool. So, what we're going to do is go in here and find our best male. Now, that's a giraffe, so it's not that one. So, let's have a look. We've got 4 males in here. We've got Berserkai. He sounds awesome, doesn't he? He's the alpha. The Tezai. Yeah, he's pretty good. Let's get rid of the other 3. Decision made. So that's you gotta be ruthless in the zoo world. So let's get rid of Berserkai and let's keep him. Jaisi and Queenbo. That's a great name. And Barimi. You're all going to animal storage. Now they can't argue. We have solved a problem. Although habitat cleanliness is an issue somewhere. Let's release you guys to the wild. I don't know why that other lion's not in the main zoo part yet. I think he was on his way. Can we see where he is? He should be going into habitat 42. Oh, wait, who's it? No, he got boxed! Oh, thank God. So now he's not been transported. He's a bit livid. We need to research him a little bit. He's pretty happy though. He's not hungry. Angry. He's probably hungry. Low welfare. Is that drink cleanliness? Ah, this thing. Yeah, it doesn't look good, does it? Doesn't look good. Doesn't matter because it's on a staff path, so the guests can't get there. Facilities. Water. Just move. There we go, that water should be treated soon. There was a body of water in here, so these two aren't great for your water. So the best thing I can imagine doing here, if I can get rid of it. See, this one's a bit better than the other mission because you can edit certain bits but not others. I don't understand why. I can't remove that body of water. It's a shame. I could probably do a con. Right. Don't ask what I'm doing, just know that it works. I doubt very much that they'll be able to get in there. So we've coned off that water. That looks like it's worked, but we are losing guests, and that's a bit of a problem. So I thought we did it then, but we didn't. We just helped. So right, okay. So that weird disease, what's this one called? Chlamydomonas. That one can stop being researched. Oh, who was researching it? Shit. It's one of these fuckers. We need all the vets we can get. Right. So what we want to research. Wildebeest we know nothing about, but more importantly we know 0, so you can learn about the West African lion. Really important. Researching the lion. Right, so guests are a little bit meh. They're not overly happy. We need to we have some guests leaving at one point, but the biggest issue we've got is education. Education is so important. It's so important to this mission. So our education at the moment is 2.2 stars, and it's fluctuating between 1.7 and 1.8, which isn't great. We've nearly bred one more animal, and all we need to do is just increase our education, breed an animal we haven't bred, so hopefully the lions or cheetahs can get it on, because they're the ones that we need them to do it, really. And then springboks better have sex, but they mate like anything anyway. And then we need to attract more guests to the zoo. So we've lost a lot of money. I don't know where that all just disappeared. Animal food. Animal food is expensive as fuck. So yeah, it was all the way up to 50 grand. I swear it was before. Call mechanic on that. Zoo has high amounts of litter. And the giraffe and springbok cleanliness is low. I will call a keeper to have a look. So that's fine. So, what we want to do, all the other exhibits seem to be doing okay, or habitat should be doing okay, so what we need to do is focus on education. So what we need to do is make sure every path in the zoo is covered by education. That's going to be sort of our goal, not 100% our goal, but it's going to be our goal. So, guest facilities, because it's a guest, no it's not, viewing and speakers, and we're going to turn this bad boy on. I don't like it when I'm doing this, but we've got it. So as you can see here, we've got a couple of things. Now this thing over here, I'm not sure what the issue is here. Not powered. No power. Why is that? I thought we got a power station over here. Can't see. Not that again. Go to facilities, go to that, go to the transformer. Oh right, yeah, it's just on the edge of not being in the right place. So what we can do with this is move that one. Yeah, there we go, it's powered there. Careful, that speaker's doing a lot of work. Right, that one works. So we've got place 2 down. Water treatment failed. Mechanic's been requested. I'm not too fussed about that, but we do need to try and keep guests up. So what we may look at doing is doing an old school marketing campaign, because we're running one, but it's not doing a great job. So we're going to run another one, and we're going to do comedy TV shows. Is what we're going to do. So we're going to run 2 high value-ish things. Now, there's opportunity for education all along here. Guests are sort of stopping and stuff, so we need to take full advantage. There's some around here. So the first thing we need to do is we need to fluctuate between education and power. How far can we go down? Education and power. They're the 2 most important things. Education and power. So there's lots of power here. But how much education? That's got a lot of education. We can put more education here, I assume. So what we're going to do, let's go facilities. Let's go education. And let's put some of these bad boys down. These bad boys teach people about the environment. If we press H, let's remove that. B decline, B's a problem game, and population fragmentation, and has no power. Probably move it slightly that way. Move it. And press the power button. It's not a problem. Zoo. It's just amazing how much the money drops. We need to probably look at getting food quality lowered. Caretaker. So we're actually running out of money, pretty heavy. You. 1250. 850. And then you $6. 6, 6, 6. Supernatural shops. I know it doesn't seem like much, but when they're all buying the same shit and they're all spending money, it's all going to help towards that bank balance, baby. Well, we've got, look at that, the guests went up massively, but the money didn't, and I've set my ticket prices reasonably. So, I'm going to make the lions slightly happier now, I suppose. They're going to have a scratch post. They're here? Yeah, they're here, aren't they? No one's going across there, so maybe if we put down a couple of scratch posts there, I suppose. We only have one issue with the zoo, which is pretty good. There's fighting due to overcrowding in the elephant and zebra plains. So there's 2 zebras that are pregnant, so we can get rid of Namebo and the Mayflower settlers. Storage centre. Incorrect sex ratio. Is there only going to be one male? Yeah, we'll move him as well. He can go to the trade centre, I suppose. Shaka's a little bit younger. So, if we hit our trade centre now. This is the one. Don't know why he's saying he's in the trade centre. He's not. One of the issues we've got, I've just fundamentally seen this massive bottleneck here, and it's to see the giraffes and to go on this plains. Now, I guarantee you there is no education down here, but the problem we're going to have is power again. So if I go to facilities and find power, no, and find education, there is no education and all these people, so we need to educate it. The issue is going to be power down here. Probably. Yeah, let's move it out of the way. Yeah, so power's a big issue down here. We got no power. So the best thing to do, I would imagine, is hide some sort of power in here, right? Because this looks like we could store some sort of transformer. I'm not too fussed on where it goes. What I'm looking for is just to have one. I don't even care if it floats. It's hidden as an ox to me. And then what we want to do, let's remove that path just for a second. Oh, hello, sorry. Zoom in like that. Where the fudging hell has it gone? I'm lost. Something happened there. Right, it's under here somewhere. And I can't get under. Why can't I get under that? Just failing massively. Oh, he's locked in now. Can't escape sometimes. Right. Line to grid. You. Deselect grid. Okay. Just... Oh, no! No. So now when we press play, all this should be powered. Woohoo! Now what we do, facilities, get the educational boards. And you completely fudge up where that TV's going. As regularly, I suppose. Mess up that. So I keep saying that's annoying. And 0, I suppose. And then what we want to do, because a lot of guys here, is go to facilities, grab our educational speaker. I love these things, right? Love them. Stick one on the back of this pole, one here. What we want to do South African lion. Also, we're educating so many people. I do want to change these though, so they're the right animal. What we probably do is grab another TVs. Is he lost? Yes. But all of a sudden, I think we've increased a bit of our education. Oh, education 2.2. So we've done education. We just need things to breed, and that's because we covered this area. This bridge is a heavily populated area, and because it is, we were able to actually get everything we needed, probably from the whole rating, just by sticking the speaker and a couple of TVs here, and putting a power unit probably where we shouldn't have put one, in here. It's well hidden, and he's just moonwalking all over the place. He didn't even know to walk upstairs. That's how dangerous that is. So everything's looking good. We've sort of looked after everything now. The black wildebeest still have a sex issue, which I'm assuming is because there's too many males. Yeah, I'm guessing so. Siddiqui, you a dick? I'm assuming you are pretty old. I sent for the trade. I should get rid of that now. The one thing I don't understand is we got two lions, right? They're both here. This is the lion. This is Olafemi, right? Who apparently is still in animal trading. So Olafemi is definitely there. So I don't understand why he's there. He's worth a bit of money there. But yeah, all the animals are taken care of. This one's got low. It's probably stress, so it'll be fine in a second. So fighting for alpha status. I think this is pretty regular in these exhibits. Maybe if we get rid of one of the males. I don't know what their actual Zoopedia. We should probably Zoopedia. If we hit Zoopedia, and again, and then it should tell you 2 males, 2 females. So it didn't really matter. I suppose. We did some research. Nice, West African lion. Oh, can we add? Ah, cardboard box. The lions love a cardboard box. It's their dream. Living in a box. Living in a cardboard box. Living in a box. At least no one's escaped now. These walls seem to be doing a damn sight better job than the anything else. Springbok has matured. We do need, because I'm nervous, right, that we're not going to get here and we're not going to get animals breeding. I don't think I don't think I have any more animals I can buy. Oh yeah. Hakuna Matata. So American buffalo, we could African buffalo rather. We can get some African buffalo in and hope we can breed them faster than like African wild dogs we've probably already bred. Hippopotamus, we ain't got any hippos. But apparently their breeding is going to be long. Sable antelope, we've got one. And then, oh no, we've got springbok. So we've got, there's a couple of animals we might be able to do, and what we might even be able to do is add them to this exhibit. So at the moment we've got black wildebeest in there, but black wildebeest can go with sable antelopes. We ain't got any sable antelopes, and they breed, I think. Because look, no sable antelopes, right? So, new animals, hear me out, new animals increase interest, even though they're boring. Having said that, and they only cost money. So one male, I'm going to assume, and we just hire these females. I say hire every time, and I mean, you know, like get them, and then go to our animal trading, grab the sables, and move them in here. And what should happen is they should all be happy. Now the drink cleanliness is a problem, but this should be being treated now. It's just it takes a while. I believe. Oh, apparently not. Oh my god, the water treatment wasn't powered. Oh my god, that's so stupid. How stupid. How stupid is that? That seems so pathetic. I think the thing is as well, like this water is my water, so I can just remove it. And I'm pretty sure I get it out. And now it's clean. I'm pretty sure. Unbox. Where the fuck did he go? Oh, he's just that. I don't know whether that works. Yeah, it does. How stupid is this game? So yeah, water's clean now. Don't know what this dude's doing. He's walking. But their nutrition, their last water cleanliness should increase drastically because I've cleaned their water and they've got water in there. And that's why the protesters are there. I didn't actually see them before. Protesters will reduce your happiness, like the park's levels. So their social group's really happy. The hard shelter's really small, but we can invest in a larger shelter for them now, I suppose. So if we... facilities, go habitat. Sables straight away like, no, get me in my home. Species, go to sables, it doesn't really matter. So for the sables we can get a large shelter. We get big shed. Big one. I'll do. No one can complain. Probably already got grab balls, don't really care too much. There's a lot of shit in there, isn't there? The point is, the sable antelopes, they've turned out really happy. Their habitat's 100%, interspecies bonus they get as well. They're 98 now. And the black wildebeest, they're unhappy because of their drink, but that will change because we're about to, like, their water's now clean. Buffalo, having a nice chill. So this will change and these guys will fudge off. And because we've added a new habitat and animal to the park, they should be pretty happy. I'm going to edit the barrier. No, just this bit. Change it to glass. if we go like this. Well, they're pretty happy. And we should get guests coming this way, although they're not at all interested in these sort of species. But whatever, we're trying to bring more people in, I suppose, and we're doing it. And we need also to try and get more babies. So I'm pretty sure African buffalo can come in here as well, but not so sure. Can we go to Zoopedia? I'm pretty sure the African buffalo is on the list as well. It is cool. We can get some African buffalo in here as well. Cool lion. Go. Training. Don't know what that lion's there. No fertility. No fertility is pointless because I'm literally in it for the babies. Male, fresh. Give me some females. So we're about to have another new animal in the zoo, which is good because it means that we should get more people. These people leaving, why are they leaving the zoo? That's what we want to find out. Going home, it's for crossing stuff. Is that the way? Alright, okay, there are no stuff facilities. No stuff facilities, there's some rubbish everywhere. The toilet book is free. Cool, okay, we'll check the toilets then. Looks like someone's gone on a rampage. Okay, so one of the big issues is food, is rubbish, I think. It's the reason that a lot of our guests are leaving. Which is a little bit frustrating. So what we need to do, for example, bin on the floor. Yeah, so one of the things that looks like we need to probably think about getting in, and we are spending a lot of money. We're at 16,000, which is like a bit of a troublesome area, and the vets are not as busy now, so we can fire two of the vets. They're costing us £1,000 a month, so by getting rid of them, we're saving £2,000 just there. You know, we've got loads of these food court guys. Some of them are busy, others are not so busy. Do we need 24 vendors is the big question. I would argue that the one with no work zone, probably not. But other than that, we'll just see how it goes. Security guards, probably a bit excessive. A couple of them are underworked. These guys are overworked. I only need one on the food court side. We'll have one in every area, I suppose. Mechanics is fine. I'm arguing mechanics, they're so important. Keepers, we're probably a little bit heavy, so we could probably remove one of the keepers in the entrance area. We don't need him. Bearing in mind how much some of these guys are being paid, £3,000. Like, we don't need to be spending that. Because look how much money we've now got. I don't understand why we ain't got more money. I just don't get it. Entrance area's actually got a lot. We're gonna fire a couple of those guys. That's fine, I suppose. And caretakers, we've got a few, but none of them are actually doing any work. I've learned that today. So we're going to float you to no work zone, and that'll do. So the bad news is we are hemorrhaging money. Staff expenses is ridiculous. Animal food is ridiculous. Refunds. Why are we getting refunds? So that's people leaving our zoo. We're losing money as people leave our zoo. Can you not offer refunds? Let's go up to £34. It's pretty run down. Is the general gist we're getting. Okay. Not a lot I can do. Struggling with money is a big problem. We need to. Ah, do you know what it could be as well? Yeah, we've got an ongoing expenses, staff wages. So we're spending 100 grand on ongoing expenses, like every year. Staff wages. The marketing is not that bad. Animal food, habitat repair, power costs, refunds is the biggest one. We're hemorrhaging refunds, and actually, we're in a pretty good position. The only negatives, education, that's fluctuating as well. We might lose education, but yeah, it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough to see where it's going wrong. I guess I'm doing the one amateur mistake, and that's not listening to my guests. So I didn't come here to see staff facilities. So that's a big issue for them, and they're really, really not liking it. It's actually one of the biggest issues of the park, and it's the one that's underground. So it's the power source I put specifically to combat this issue. That's pissing off a lot of people. There's a lot of footfall there, which is good, and as you can see, it's died down now. Actually, they've all moved down, so it's actually not so good. It's causing more problems actually. So if we click on negative impact to guests, protesters, we know they're a problem. There we go. All these can't be seen. That can't be seen by guests. So the biggest issue is this power source. Actually, there's a power source here that's upsetting a couple of customers, but it's this one. And I thought hiding it underground was going to get rid of the problem. It obviously isn't. So what we're going to have to do is move it. We can put it in an exhibit, I'm sure. I'll instantly make guests happier. They won't start demanding fucking refunds, I guess. I don't know how refunds work. But hopefully it starts saving me money. Power's a big problem, though. It costs £500 for a transformer. We need one, but I need it hidden. I can go there. I can come in here. Trust me, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Maybe we... Oh, we could staff half the shit of this. God. Not like that. How stupid did that look? I have no clue what I'm doing. do is go paths and break the illusion barrier. Start paths. That seems to work. Now, what should have happened, I'm hoping, is the guests are now not pissed off about the staff facilities. Only the ones over there will be. We'll sort that out. A scorching heart does lots of damage things. I'm thirsty. So where's the damaged things? Who broke my speaker? Just £100 to replace. What expensive? Well, let's fix the damaged things. Hopefully, just that. So all we're doing is going around and solving a problem or two whilst we wait for mating to happen. Iranu. The litter is disgusting. I can't do anything about the litter. I can't do anything. It's just, it is what it is, I suppose. It is frustrating. I really wanted to get this done. I really wanted this to be an hour long. Let's get it done. Let's be happy. We are close though. We are close. We are so close. We just need the animals to breed, and we need more. Oh no. So I ain't gonna lie, completely and utterly shit myself. How on God's green earth did that end up there? I have to spend £1,000. How on earth did it get up there? Said it escaped, but that's not even an easy feat. Oh my god! I've just 100% realised where that path leads to. They walk up the path and out. That's amazing. What an absolute dickhead. Let's... what an idiot. Can we, as Razors, can we just move the group? Move it up. Move up to like there. I'll worry about it floating in a minute. Actually, maybe... Maybe this is a good fix. Let's just do that so much. That was so stupid. I ain't gonna lie, I've done some stupid things in this game. That is up there. Let's just build a path to allow the hyenas to escape from their exhibit. My word. That's probably why everything's been a bit ridiculous. Right, there we go. Less of a drama. It doesn't look overly pretty, but I don't really mind. Right. And we've managed to capture something that was going to be particularly dangerous. Right, I'm going to fast forward, I'm going to speed up. One of our African wild dogs died. It's very sad. We'll call the vet on that. But other than that, we're in a pretty good position. The only issues in any of the zones are the two sort of carnivore things that have been fighting for alpha status. I'm not too worried about that. You can't really stop that sometimes. Pause. There's a lot of gang growing up here. What are they doing? Heading, exploring Habitat 40. Might be worth. See, guys are sort of lingering here, so what is always a good thing when people are lingering, hit guest facilities, check out the donation box down, and it won't hurt. Education and speak of that. Stuff going on. Again, it just educates those people, and they're there watching anyway, so it doesn't hurt. We fast forward. I'm hoping the black wildebeest. Our sable antelope is now expecting. That might be it. An African buffalo is expecting. Oh, now we're singing. And we're up to 30 grand. So are we not getting refunds now? Because ongoing expenses, refunds, has gone down. Like, roughly. Hopefully. Year 9's early. It's early days. But refunds have gone down because we've now... Sorry, 1 second. Both of our African wild dogs died. Do we have any more in there? So we do, actually. Yeah. Okay, is what it is. The good news is we are close to having offspring. The bad... and the guests level's going up and it's staying up. So by making those small changes, we're inadvertently going to have more guests. We might not get to the 2.8. We might do, actually. We might get to 2.8. But refunds have gone down massively. That was huge last year. There will be nowhere close to that this year. And that is because we focused on our guests. Now the litter is still an issue and people being thirsty, not a lot I can do about that. We can make minor improvements to line little bits and pieces. But look how much money we've got now. Like, the money has come rolling in. I'm just waiting for one of these. Springbok had an offspring. No, I don't really care. We're waiting for one of these bad boys to drop a deuce. And look at this. We're going to get to 2,800 as well. It might coincide quite nicely. Let's slow it down a bit. But it looks like we are going to complete this one. Bearing in mind, it took us 7 parts of our stream to complete the other one. This one, it was looking awful. Just the disease that was ridden. But we cleaned up the centre water. We sorted things out. And we made this park, this wonderful zoo, better. And we managed to solve all of its problems, which is wonderful. And I am really happy. And the game is lush. I mean, like, you get like shots like that, and the game looks insanely beautiful. Like, it really does look good. And you know, you can tell that Frontier have put as much effort in. Now we've got the 2,800 guests. I don't know how long that's going to stay there for. This is right on the edge now. We're just waiting for a baby to be born. And we've done it! The sable antelope has had its little baba.
You've completely
we've got our gold
transformed the
ticket.
place. And with those programs in full swing, we're going to make a real difference to the wild animal population. I know it's my name above the door, so to speak, but this is your legacy now, too.
Pub reference.
Except in any legal sense, because, believe me, the paperwork is a nightmare. So, before I unleash your talents on your next project, I want to give you one last piece of advice, if I may. Don't just limit your conservation efforts to the zoo. Think of the whole planet. Conserving electricity can be as important as conserving animals. Use public transport. Recycle your rubbish.
Oh god, the lion exhibit, he's fixing that now. That's a good time.
I try to do something hands-on, like cleaning up the local countryside, at least once a week, and it's kept me young at heart. I just wish it could have kept me young at hairline as well.
There we go. So we have done it. 2,800 guests in the zoo.
Right. Well,
no, he's still
the
talking.
Arctic beckons. See you in a few months.
I'm so happy. We have somehow completed this absolute monstrosity of a mission. I'm surprised because of where we were last time, because everyone was just ill. But the water cleaned up, we got the animals in, we got them mating, giggity, and what's better is we increased our education and we focused on zones that needed it, where there was lots of football, like here and stuff. We did get lots of refunds and we were losing hemorrhaging a lot of money, but we've managed to fix those problems at the same time. So we learned a bit more about managing our zoo, listening to our guests, although the litters got worse, so we better leave this place before it gets any worse. But there's a giraffe going mental. Did you see that giraffe? Full on bugging out. They are bandy-legged when they run. I am really pleased that we have managed. I think this is the giraffe series, but I'm really pleased that we've actually managed to finish this one. I'm going to leave it there for today. We will be back to Planet Zoo. I'm going to get that elephant shot there. Everyone needs an elephant shot. Look at that beautiful elephant shot. So we're going to leave it today. Thank you very much for tuning in. It has been one of those that you just think, God, are we going to get it done? We've got it done. Please, please, please like, share and subscribe. It's really important. If you wish to donate to the channel and be a part of this experience, then please do hit the link below, which will take you to the donation page. We will be very shortly announcing our Patreon scheme, and it's really exciting. Sort of 3-tiered subscription scheme, and you can donate no more than $1 a month to not animals, but to me, to keep providing you with this awesome entertainment and maybe a few little extra perks as well. But more details on that will be on the way shortly. But thank you very much for tuning in. Hopefully I'll have a time-lapse video for you this weekend. It's just taking a little longer. I'm having a few software issues. But hopefully we'll have that time-lapse video to you, and I will catch you all on the flippity flip. As always, goodbye. It's been emotional. Really emotional.